Hello and welcome to Fancy Football, and this is the Premier League prediction show with me and once again the most amiable, um, how will I even put it, the most amiable Arsenal fan in the planet, in the person of Paul. Paul, how are you? And what a week you guys had, Arsenal.
Good evening, guys. Good evening, Omophils. I'm fine. How you doing?
Yeah, good, good, really good. Yeah. Okay. The Premier League is back on the weekend. We had just had the Champions League, and what a week we did had with Arsenal pumping Madrid by 3 goals to nil, and result for uh PSG, result for Barcelona, result for Inter. So let's see what the second leg will pan out to be. But let's go dive into the Premier League. Let's look at Manchester City versus Crystal Palace, which is the first match of the day, the early kickoff match. That match will be played by 12:30 UK time. Uh, if you look at Crystal Palace, they won their last match. Man City also won their last match. I think also Man City chances to qualify for next season's Champions League has been boosted
Yeah.
due to the fact that we have more one English side added to the Champions League order. So I think they just have to work hard and see if they can finish at fifth, or rather, they can still finish fourth inside that five-man team that will be playing the Champions League next season. So, what's your take about this match?
Yeah. First of all, um you what you said concerning the five team that we go or five clubs that we go into Champions League next season. You did
Yeah.
not put it well. It is
No.
because of the win Arsenal won with Madrid. That was the reason why they have that slot.
Yeah,
So
because of the win,
so
Arsenal
I'm
beat
expecting
Real
you to put it that way that it was because of Arsenal
Madrid.
that slot came out.
But it was also because of Arsenal that we lost his slot last season. So,
Right, guys. So Man City Crystal Palace is going to be a tough one because, like he said, Man City they have something that they're fighting for, which is going to the Champions League.
yeah,
And if you check the point that is between them, it's not that much. It's
yeah.
just 2 or 3 points between Chelsea, Man City, and yeah, Chelsea and Man City.
In short,
In with Nottingham Forest.
even as it stands now, Man City are sixth. They are sixth, and Newcastle are fifth with one game. They sure Newcastle even have played one game less than Man City. So, uh,
Okay, they have an understanding, right?
yes, Newcastle even have an understanding.
So it's going to be a massive battle between them.
Yeah.
So I believe Man City they still have something to fight for. So based on the fact that they are playing at home, I believe Man City is going to beat Crystal Palace. So they are going to win by 3 goals to 1. That's my prediction when it comes to this match.
Okay, I
So I
do.
don't see I don't see Crystal Palace getting anything from this match. The only thing they can get is maybe score a goal, but for them to get a draw or win, no, it's not happening.
Okay, so City will be playing Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are 11th in the Premier League with 4 wins in their last 5 matches, and City have 2 wins in their last 5 matches, 2 draws, and a defeat. So City needs to watch it. So uh prediction 3 goals to 1 for Paul, and for me it should be a 1-1 draw between the two sides. Okay, let's travel to Southampton. Southampton has not yet been. I think they've not yet been designated a relegation team yet. Uh, if you look at them, okay, okay. The delegation for Southampton has been
Confirm.
announced. Yes, has been
Yeah.
confirmed. Sorry. They will be playing Aston Villa. Aston Villa is also close to that top. So Aston Villa having 51 points, City 52, Newcastle 53 with a game in hand. Even Chelsea have 50. So there's a lot of place in that top four to fight for. To be frank.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Aston Villa will be hosting Southampton. Will be traveling to Southampton to play Southampton. And if you look at Villa now, Villa, yes, they lost against PSG, a very strong PSG side over the weekend. But currently in the Premier League, they can boast of in their last five matches four wins in their last five with one defeat. And for Southampton, just one draw in the last five. So you can tell me that Aston Villa, Southampton is out there for the taking.
Yeah, for me, I believe Aston Villa is going to win that match because Southampton they are relegated already. It has been confirmed.
Yeah,
So, and I don't see them taking anything from this match as well because despite the fact that Aston Villa they are in the quarterfinal in in the Champions League, they also know that the chances for them to win this Champions League is very slim. In fact, their one leg is out already
yeah,
based on the fact that they lost to PSG 3-1. So this match is more important to them because they still have a chance to qualify for next season Champions League. So I believe Aston Villa is going to come out with a strong win, knowing full well that they have a Champions League tie next week. I don't see them resting player because this match is more important than even the Champions League to me. It's more
yeah.
important than Champions League because I don't see them winning the Champions League. So they will take this match very serious. So I believe they are going to beat Southampton. I don't see Southampton taking anything from this as well. So I predicted 3-1 as well. 1-3 in favor of Aston Villa.
Okay, I'll go for a 3-0 win in favor of Aston Villa from my own side. Nottingham Forest versus
Everton.
Everton. That's also one of the 3 o'clock kickoff for Saturday. Nottingham Forest, I think they are gradually moving to the permanent side. They can cement their position with regards to their Champions League chances next season. 57 points so far, so good. 3 wins, one draw, one defeat. For Everton, 15th position with just one win in their last five, with four draws. Sorry. Uh, so, how do you see Everton going to this match? Because Everton has been they've been so strong. They've been so strong. They've not been getting the 3 points, but they've been playing difficult to beat.
Yeah. The thing is that Southampton is as a Southampton, Nottingham Forest is a strong side. And despite the fact that they are playing at home,
Yeah,
I can give Everton a chance had it been Everton is at home.
yeah,
But based on the fact that they are going away to Nottingham Forest is not where you go and do anyhow or behave anyhow. So they are very strong when it comes to their home. So I don't think Everton stand a chance in this game. Nottingham Forest is going to beat them 2-0 from me. So I don't see Everton taking anything from this match because when it comes to this match, I believe Nottingham Forest needs the match more. And they're at home. They also want to qualify for Champions. They just have few games to win to cement their spot in the Champions League. So I believe this is one of the game they need to win to do that.
okay. This is one of the games they need to win, and for me, I'm also in line with you that this is one of the games they need to win to cement their place in the Champions League. And I'll also go for a 2-0 win in favor of Nottingham
Nottingham
Forest.
Forest.
Yeah. Okay. Brighton, Leicester City. Leicester City will also be. They will soon be doomed to relegation. They'll be going back to where they are coming from. There's no doubt about it. They've been struggling. We saw their last match. The last match they played against Newcastle. They were beaten by Newcastle on the Monday night last Monday. And do you see any redemption for them? Can they monster at least 3 or 4 wins to see if they could escape relegation?
Nah, for me, I don't see that coming at all. Based on the way they are playing. It takes you must have find a way to win a match for you to escape relegation. So I don't see that zeal in them. Going into this game, Brighton, if you check their last match, I think they lost their last match or they drew.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
So based on the fact that they are playing at home, I don't see Leicester. taking anything away from this match as well. Believe Brighton is going to beat them because they are at home. Even if Leicester will be at home, well, as in, I don't see them taking anything from this match as well. So Brighton is going to beat them by 3 goals to nil from me.
Okay, Brighton win for three by 3 goals to win. I'll also go with a 2-0 win for Brighton at home. Because of the fact that if you look at Leicester City, their form currently is just so abysmal. Five
Yeah.
losses in their last five, minus 45 goals. So 17 points. So I think it's a lot. Even the person above them is 3 point higher above them, which is Ipswich Town. So good luck to them as they go back to the championship next season.
Mm.
So let's move on. Arsenal will be hosting Brentford. They will pick up from where they ended with Real Madrid
Tuesday.
on Tuesday. Let's see what will happen. And you went for a very straight prediction. You look at Arsenal form. Two wins in their last no defeat actually, but two wins in their last five with three draws. You can just see those draws are sheer bad luck to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are sheer bad luck to Arsenal. But if you look at Arsenal also want to cement their spot, that
Spot.
second place. Yes, they want to cement it and keep it for themselves. So with Brentford visiting, uh, do you think, and with the Champions League in view on Wednesday, do you think Mikel Arteta will also love to rest players?
For me, I don't think so because if you check the last match Arsenal played in the league, we played who was that again? We drew 1-1. Right?
Yeah, yeah. It was a
We drew
1-1.
1-1
It
to
was
Everton.
to
Yeah.
Everton. Yeah,
So if you check that match, at the beginning of that match, Ateta actually rested player, but as time goes on, you see the player he rested, he finally puts them in the game. So resting player in this tie with Brentford, fine, they might put one or two players in the bench just to see if the younger boys or the players who we select will do the magic or win the game. But in the second half, if things get difficult, I believe he's going to substitute the players or put them. In fact, Arsenal just need a win in this match. Nothing but a win. Because dropping points now is also it will hinder their chances as well to maintain the second spot. So I don't see them losing or drawing this match. I believe they're going to win 2-0. I know Brentford is also a difficult side, likes of what's his name, Buemo. Arsenal is still going to win for me.
Arsenal have to win definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, a 2-0 for Arsenal, and for me, I will go for same 2-0 score for Arsenal. Yeah, whether it is a weakened Arsenal side or a very strong Arsenal side, I will still go for a 2-0 win. Okay, for those that are watching that are watching us, kindly subscribe to Fancy Football, hit the notification bell, subscribe to Red London Row as well, where you can also watch this video and hit the notification bell as well. Let's go to Chelsea versus Ipswich. Uh, your prediction for Chelsea versus Ipswich is a little bit strange, despite looking at where Ipswich are and where Chelsea are. Um, why do you went for this prediction?
I believe the match is going to be a tough one. It will be a revenge match for Chelsea because of what happened on the first leg. Ipswich, they beat Chelsea 2 goals to nothing. Yeah, 2 goals to
Yeah,
nothing in the first leg. So I predicted 2-1 because the match is going to be a tight one. Like we know, Ipswich is not a pushover too. And based on the fact that Chelsea, they are also playing the Europa Conference League, they might tend They might tend to rest players as well. They have a good win yesterday. Beat they beat and Lega was up by 3 goals to nothing. So still, Ipswich is when it comes to the league and the Europa Conference League, they are two different things. So
Yeah.
I believe Chelsea also they have a point to prove against Ipswich based on the fact that they were beaten by Ipswich in the first leg. So that's why I went for that narrow win. It's going to be a narrow win if Chelsea are going to win.
Okay, narrow win for Chelsea. Your prediction is 2-1, and for me, I'll go for a 3-0 win for Chelsea. Uh, let's quickly, our train is fastly moving. Wolverhampton Wanderers, Tottenham Hotspur. I think Wolf have been picking up some points left, right, center. I think they at the beginning of the season they've been struggling with form. But if you look at their last 3 matches, 3 wins in their last 3 matches, 3 wins in their last 5 matches. I think it shows that the team is picking up gradually.
Yeah, it shows.
So with the form of Wolverhampton Wanderers, does it uh, um, tilt you towards that direction of going for a draw between them and Tottenham Hotspur?
Yeah, it was based on their form that I predicted this scoreline as well. Because if you see Tottenham, we've discussed so much about Tottenham on this show.
Yeah.
I don't know the cause of the reason why they are playing this well. I can't fathom what is the cause of their poor form. If you see yesterday match, they drew 1-1 as well in
Mm.
the Conference Cup. So Wolverhampton, based on the fact that they are at home, they are not a pushover as well. So it's going to be a difficult one for Tottenham. So that's why I went for 1-1.
Okay,
You know,
1-1, a 1-1 draw between Wolverhampton Wanderers and Tottenham Hotspur. And for me, I will go for a resounding 2-1 victory for Wolverhampton Wanderers because of their recent form and with what is happening in Spurs in the camp of Spurs now. I don't think it will attract anybody to even think they will get a win. But this is football; anything can still happen at the end of the day.
sure.
Okay, for the champions elect Liverpool, they will try and see if anything happened with the results at Arsenal. They will try and see if they can seal up the league title this weekend, hopefully. And you went for a 3-1 win for Liverpool against West Ham. Why?
Yeah, because they are Anfield. I don't see West Ham taking anything from them. So it's going to be a straight up win for them. Musala have agreed,
Eh,
if not agreed, he has signed a new deal. So it's going to be a win-win-win for Liverpool. So I don't see them dropping points, despite the fact that they lost to Fulham last week. So I don't see that. I don't see them dropping point this week as well at all.
Okay, I also don't see them dropping point this weekend because you can we can also call that defeat a blip. It is a minimal blip.
Yeah,
They've just lost 2 matches whole season, drawn 7, and they'll be playing West Ham, who are 16th position, who will just have 1 win in their last 5 matches, 2 draws, 2 defeats. But so good luck to West Ham if they could monster a win at Anfield for a first time in a very long time. Then that will be it will be that they will postpone the celebration of the league uh, for
yeah.
Liverpool. Let's move on. Let's go to Newcastle, where Newcastle will be hosting Manchester United. I think Newcastle have started getting their breath for United. Yeah, this is their first win in Old Trafford in how many seasons? Since 2014 or 2013, their first win in Old Trafford since 2013, and their second win in Old Trafford in as many as 20 seasons now in the Premier League. So, and you went for a 2-1 win for Newcastle. So why?
Uh, it's just let's just say because they are playing at home and the match is going to be a physical one. So
Yeah.
when it comes to physicality, I don't see Man U standing in the way of Newcastle. For
Okay.
the fact that Newcastle is at home, I just believe they are going to win that match.
Okay, Newcastle 2-1, but I will be going for a 2-2 draw between Newcastle and United. And finally, Bournemouth, one of the sides that people thought that because at a certain time in the season they were having this form, firing from all cylinders. But if you look at their last five match, no win in their last five match, two draws and three losses in their last five. They'll be squaring up against Fulham, who are 18 on the log with three wins and two defeats in their last five. And he went for a 2-2 draw. Um, I think I concur with you with respect to that 2-2 draw. Because if you look at both teams, you might say, yes, Fulham has been firing from all cylinders. Yes, they beat Liverpool last week, so they'll be high in confidence. But they are
Yeah,
playing at Bournemouth, so Bournemouth are also also have a very good home record.
yeah,
It seems Fulham needs to be very careful. So if you say you are going for a 2-2 draw, I'll also say I'll also predict a 2-2 draw.
yeah. I predicted 2-2 draw because of the fact that Bournemouth is at home, like you said. When it comes to their home, they are very strong, especially when they are playing a club that is more or less on their level. So Fulham Bournemouth is going to be an interesting match because both sides they are an attacking side. So 2-2 draw is okay for me.
Okay, we all go for a 2-2 draw. So these are our preliminary prediction on fantasy football this weekend, week 32, and we hope that all results favor either side of the divide. Let the best seed for me win and let football win at the end of the day.
Yeah, sure.
So see you next week when we'll bring you week 33 of the Premier League prediction show.
Mhm.
From me and Paul, we'll say goodbye.
Goodbye.